We don't always notice the last time, the last smile, the last cup of coffee, the last time someone sat in the favorite chair. One day, it's just over, and we wish we had paid more attention. In a quiet town with tree-lined streets and old wooden houses, lived a man named Andrew Parker. He had a big house, nice cars, a growing business, everything he thought he needed. But he didn't have time for one person, his father. George Parker was 80 years old. He lived in the same house as Andrew, but Andrew barely noticed him. He thought his dad was too old to help, too slow, too quiet. Every morning, George sat on the front porch in his rocking chair, drinking coffee, watching the world go by. He didn't ask for much, just a little time, a little talk, a little love. But Andrew was always busy. Phone calls, meetings, emails. Life moved fast, too fast for small things. One evening, Andrew had some friends and business partners over for dinner. There was wine, loud laughter, and food on the grill. Everything seemed perfect. Then someone looked outside and asked, "Is that your dad sitting out there alone?" Andrew glanced over. There was George, quietly rocking on the porch, half in the dark. Andrew gave a small laugh. "Oh yeah, that's my dad. He likes being out there, keeps to himself." And he walked away. That night, George went to bed as usual. No complaints, no goodnight, just silence. The next morning, the housekeeper found him, still sitting in his chair, still holding his cup, gone. He had died just like he had lived, quietly, alone. The house felt different after that, quieter, heavier. Andrew didn't cry. He kept going like always. But every morning when he passed the porch, he saw the rocking chair empty, just sitting there, and little by little, that emptiness started to hurt. He began to remember how his dad used to pat his head when he was a boy, how he waited near the door, just hoping to talk, how he always smiled, even when no one noticed him. Regret doesn't give a warning, it shows up when it's too late. A few weeks later, Andrew's son Ethan came home from school. "Dad, can I sit with you out here?" he asked, pointing to the porch. Andrew nodded. They sat together, talking, laughing, sometimes just sitting in silence. And the empty chair, it stayed, not for sitting, but for remembering. A reminder of missed moments, unspoken words, unseen love. One day, Ethan asked, "Why don't you move Grandpa's chair?" Andrew looked at him and said, "Because some chairs aren't just chairs anymore. They help us remember. If there's still a chair in your life, don't wait for it to be empty. Sit beside it, talk, be there before it's too late."